So in today's video, I just wanted to so let's just talk about no fudge. Hey everyone, this is Skye and welcome back. Just as the title says, I just want to do a little update on some things that I've been thinking about, which has been very important. And I think the reason why I've been going through everything that I've been going through is because basically I've been dealing with a midlife crisis. That's the only thing I can think of. But I more or less like to call it a midlife crisis. That better describes my experience. Basically, because of the issues that I've been having with one thing I don't talk about very often is actually my age, the whole aging process and things like that. But on top of that, aging with transition. So that might be something I could touch bases on today and maybe just do an actual video in the future solely on that. So if you like that, just leave a comment, and if it's something, I'm pretty sure most of my viewers are about, my age and older, most likely. So I just want to talk about, my hands are moving. I just want to talk about what I've been dealing with being related to possibly and most likely midlife crisis. I'm not getting any younger, obviously, and in this past year, I've noticed my performance has been not down as much, but it takes me a long time to recover now. And I've noticed there's just a lot more aches and pains. But I'm not sure if it's that or not. However, mentally, it's all contributed to a lot of, how I feel about myself. And that has made me question, whether or not what I've been doing was worth it, or as far as like my fitness, exercising, stuff like that. And a lot of people argue that, fitness and exercising, you should never give up. And I agree with that. However, there's just, and it depends on the person and the intensity of how, that person is working out or whatever. I was having a conversation with my boyfriend yesterday, and it was just yesterday. And this is something I've known in my heart, and, it's just, in the back of my head, I just didn't think about it as much. But I have a bad habit of bouncing off of my boyfriend all kinds of different thoughts and things like that, obviously, but one thing that I'm pretty sure nags him a lot is I'm always asking him, do I look feminine, or, do I look butch, or do I look this way or that way? And then he just told me yesterday something that kind of hit home. He said, why do you even care? Just do you. Just be you, And it took me a second to think about that. And I'm thinking, what is me? This is me. My passion of all the things that I like to do, as well as, my transition. It goes back down to my last video where, I just have to just find that middle ground. And I am doing it. I'm slowly doing it. I often feel like sometimes switching to this new hormone regimen has also made me look, I don't know, more masculine looking in the face. But then again, I'm looking at it through a different lens than what everybody else is seeing me through. And all this, of course, leads to the whole midlife crisis thing where, we all want to stay young or not get old, as well as, just do things the way we used to at a younger age. And I just think everything in my life right now coming together, the new hormones, which is, my body adjusting along with the fact that I'm used to looking and being a certain way, and I've gained a lot of weight, as well as the fact that, I don't know, maybe my last year's or this year's and last year's sickness has also downgraded me just a little bit, and my body's still kind of recovering from that. Sometimes it takes a long time, but I just think there's a lot of factors coming together that has really put me through this crisis. So mentally, I just have to overcome that and try to be at peace with getting older, but yet try to maintain a certain level of lifestyle that I want to maintain, and have still a realistic expectation of how much I can actually do or accomplish or maintain. That's basically that in a nutshell. It's just getting over the mind game, the self-inflicting mind games, and to just live my life, basically. I know we all have, we reflect on ourselves a lot, and we tend to care about what other people think, especially being in transition. We're more sensitive to things like that. And after a number of years, sometimes that sensitivity goes away, but it just depends on the individual, depending on how many surgeries you get, or if you don't get any surgeries. Surgeries help some people, or maybe a lot of people, if you can afford it. Or, there are some people who maybe can't afford it. I can't afford a bunch of surgeries, so I'm just thankful I am where I am. And I try to help and support other people when I can. But on the flip side of that, being able to just be me will alleviate the whole thing of whether or not, I look feminine enough or not. Again, it's in the eye of the beholder. I may look like a butch female, and I may at other times appear, very feminine to people, but it doesn't matter. I'm on my HRT, and I'm doing everything I need to in that respect. So, just let nature take its course. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too long, and I hope I made sense. Please feel free to leave a comment. I will leave you with a body update. I'm in my workout clothes, and I'm about to go work out right now. But I will step in front of the mirror and then show you where I'm at right now.